Happy Tuesday to Wednesday. It is Wednesday. It's hump day. Happy hump day to you.
Good morning.
It is good morning. I mean, it is beautiful outside. The sun is out. It is warm. Well, it's kind of cool, but it's warm.
It's fresh this morning. That's what it is. It's fresh.
And in case you're wondering, my still is in Tennessee. So, yeah, it's fun to kind of watch it where it goes. It went from China.
Watch it travel.
It went from China to Japan and then to Tennessee.
Yeah, Japan. I don't get Japan.
Maybe it is a FedEx hub where it goes.
On that side of the world.
So it will be here by the 29th. Now, like I said, don't know if I have to pay customs or what, because it says door to door. So I'm guessing there's going to be some customs in there. And we're prepared for it. We're prepared.
Maybe not. That is yesterday's.
I am prepared for up to 10,000 pesos in customs. Now, obviously, I'd like not to pay that, but at the same time,
don't know where he's going to get that money.
It's going to be nice having a still in the house. And Christie is saying we can put it here. I think that's going to be a little grandiose.
But just to start until we get a place for it. I don't want it out.
It's just I don't want people to be able to come by and go, hey, that guy's got a still. Because they can look in.
They'd have to try really hard to see.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 banana plants flowering right now. So I don't know when those things are going to be done, but they will be done eventually.
There we are. I found us.
Nice. So what's going on in your world?
Good morning, Sheila. Well, today I'm excited because we are going to go and get all the stuff to install.
Oh yeah, that's installed.
My hood fan. So hopefully I can get someone to come right away and do it.
It's going to be interesting because do you use screws to hang it on the wall? It's got 9 spots on the back of the...
That's not my problem.
But how do you know?
It feels a little twisty.
I don't know. How do you know what to use if they haven't given you counsel?
I just have to get the guts. They're going to do the screws and stuff.
So we're going to use, I believe, 3 or 4 LED lights underneath. I was thinking that we would do this strip, but I don't think the strip is dimmable. And we want to be able to dim it, so at nighttime it would be like this nice little glow above the oven. Thank you for Randy and Shelley for that, because I love that idea.
Yeah, that was definitely their idea. Good, beautiful morning to you also, Lori.
Woot.
And Glenda, good morning. Sheila, good morning. Debbie, good morning. Jolene, good morning.
I can hear your boobs. No, I can't.
What is the matter with you?
I wanted to see what I couldn't see down there, and I was just wanting to make it look like I was doing something, but I wasn't.
So checking out my boobs is better than just saying you want to look at my laptop? Good morning. So yesterday, many of you saw our little walkthrough of downtown. If you can see this, I don't know where do I focus? Can you see this? Christie's blend. Norman made me 2 kilos of, just smell that.
If you want a friend, you want a Colombian friend.
You want
a Colombian friend with a coffee roasting machine.
You want a friend that does coffee and is a great chef.
And he signs every bag.
Yeah. So that's his signature on the bag.
And he does the little thing under there like I do.
And I just love this though, Christie's blend.
Yeah.
Christie's blend. And you know what?
It was pretty good. It was pretty good today.
It tastes damn good.
Leslie says, good morning. Got you on warp 9 on my speakers. I'm working for a wee bit.
I hope that doesn't mean like really loud, because poor you.
Yeah.
We'll whisper.
This is for Leslie. Hey, you 2 lovebirds. Eva, lovebirds is a very strong word. More like cuckoo birds.
That might suit us a little bit better.
Yeah.
I like the house blend. His house blend is really good, but I wanted a dark roast because I have my Oaxaca coffee, and what I've been doing is blending, and because I'm loving the Oaxaca coffee, but I'm trying to make it stretch out as long as possible because I have not yet convinced John to take me back there this summer. I think we take the pickup truck and we by a few kilos.
Of what?
Coffee.
You spoke my language, John. Thank you,
Cuckoo
Eva.
birds.
Appreciate it. And happy Wednesday to you, Terry. So yeah, I do like his coffee. He's got coffee, but I mean, he's got the full thing. He had a small roaster. He sold that. He brought in this great roaster from Colombia. Had somebody bring it. He will not sell that because it's a beautiful little.
That little one that he's got.
It's a gorgeous talking piece, and it does blend roasting. But the room next to him, he actually has that set up,
kind of around the corner there, kind of by the doctor's office.
And when coffee is roasting, it almost smells burnt.
And the whole town smells. We get downtown and I'm like, oh, Norman's working.
The whole flippin' town smells like coffee. You want that because it just makes everybody. It's like in the old days when you used to be able to smell KFC or even McDonald's.
I will tell you though, yesterday at 4, I showed the big house on the hill. And you could smell the chicken place. And the client says, oh, that's going to be tough.
Yeah, it's the Pollo Loco place.
Yeah.
They do a really good chicken. So right downtown, you've got the church. So you're facing the ocean. The church is on the corner. You're on the highway. Just go down 2 or 3 stores, and there's a chicken place to the left. And they do it on a carbon barbecue. Man, their chicken is good. It's a little dry, but holy crap, is it ever taste
yummy.
That's
what salsa's for.
Yeah.
Salsa.
In Mexico, you add salsa to everything.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a different salsa for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like you've got seafood salsa. You've got avocado salsa. You've got tomatillo salsa. You've got all this stuff. Eva says, I like strong coffees. A little sweet, though. We don't have any sweet.
No, I actually prefer no sweetener in my coffee.
Yeah, it's because you're an old bitter woman. I believe that
I think it's because I'm sweet enough.
Maybe. Tomato.
No, that
potato,
was like
potato.
Tomato and cilantro. Oh, both mean.
They're really. Yeah, Christie doesn't like tomatoes. She doesn't like cilantro. She doesn't like mushrooms. She doesn't like moths.
Okay, so tomatoes I just dislike. Okay, but the other things I hate. I'm just going to put that out there.
Even the moths?
Oh, I hate moths.
She really does. Yeah. So today we are heading into Vallarta.
Yeah.
And because that's what people call it.
No, they don't.
Well,
not
there's
people that know.
Yeah, same as when they say Bucharest or Bucharest.
Yeah. So we have to get this guts for the hood fan because it's sitting there in my entryway. It's a bit of a pain in the butt there.
Taylor loves
and Taylor likes to bang on it. And the other day she tried to climb on it.
What?
Well, there's that little edge, so she went to put her little foot, and Matt's like, no, Taylor, Nana won't be happy. I'm like, oh, Nana won't be happy, all right. I love that kid, but no, Nana would not be happy.
When you see the size of this thing, I just imagine pennies. It's a lot of pennies. It really is.
It's 171 centimeters across. It's big.
And it's big. It's like 3.5 feet to 4 feet high. And it's
got to be closer to 4 feet high.
At the base, probably 2 feet deep. At the top, maybe a foot. But it's it's very nice.
I would say.
It is nice seeing it on the floor. You walk in, you're like, that's a nice piece. I don't know if you were expecting to leave it there, but it's a nice piece.
No, I wasn't expecting to leave it there.
No. I'm not saying you, but I'm just saying to the people that walk in and say, hey, look at that thing.
So friends of ours are arriving this week from the States. And Eva, if you go on my Facebook page, you'll see the picture of the big crate, and then you'll see the picture of the uncovered hood fan, or hood, I guess. It's not a fan because there's no fan in it, just the hood.
It's been over a week in the exact same spot.
Oh, no, I moved it. I took pictures of the back just in case we need help today at the store.
Oh.
So I just...
Looks the same to me.
I put it back. People put things back. They don't leave things in the middle of the floor.
Losers. Who does that?
Well, dang it.
You were saying friends coming in from the States.
They wanted to see John's still. And I'm like, the still is not here, but maybe the hood fan will be out.
Maybe. But the still will be lovely. I really need to do a sugar wash. I need to have stuff to put into the still.
How long does the sugar wash take
It'll probably take 7 days.
Then you better get going.
Yeah, we should. Because you need to break in your still. Now, I'm still going to need to do electrical because it's a 220 circuit. And it actually comes with an electrical box, which actually has like a temperature controller and all that stuff.
So you can't just plug it into the wall here.
No. You cannot do that. But we could.
Yeah, we ain't running cables just for a temporary thing. Then you're going to have to figure something else out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I will have to do the 220 upstairs where we've got 220. We have 220 in here, this mechanical room. We have 220 out by the... Do we have 220 by the dryer? I don't know. Because it is a gas dryer, so we may not even have 220.
So I went to put makeup on this morning, and I'm like, ooh, I'm scaly. I'm peeling a little bit here, and here of weird places.
We're very tanned right now.
Yeah, we look good.
And it's just even more so than here. And we have been whiter because when I run OBS, it cleans up and removes some of the color. You two are getting brown, looking good and healthy. Thank you for that.
Yeah, we're feeling good.
We had to look a little burnt first.
Oh, gosh.
To look healthy.
Yeah, we got burnt on Friday. It was awesome, though. I'd do it again.
It was
my legs hurt. Oh, God, they hurt. So Glenda is saying, so let me understand. The hood is just decor, no venting purpose.
Oh, no. It's going to be vented.
That's why we don't have it installed yet, because we have to vent. So if you guys can imagine, okay, so the hood fan's going to go in this space there, this space here, up above this here. I'm doing pretty good.
There you go.
We have a copper pipe that matches the hood, and the copper pipe is going to run out to this wall out front because we are right on the lot. We cannot vent out the side, because if that person ever decides to build a house and they build it right beside us, the vent will no longer vent. We'd have to close it up. So it will vent. So now I have to get a large extractor fan, which I have no idea the cost of that. I have no idea how much that's going to cost. But if the way I look at it is do it big so it works, it does its function, because it gets, when you're doing things in here, it does, especially deep frying or using the barbecue grill. It does get smoky in here, obviously. So I want a strong extractor to extract the smoke.
I'm just saying, get a shop vac.
John, you make a nice van of weight.
Thank you.
I appreciate Glenda, it sounds like in October, if all keeps going according to plan, we'll be there for a bit. So that's October.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
A long way away.
Yeah, we will be in Dallas, Texas.
Well, assuming that everything still progresses with the conference. If the conference progresses, then we will be going.
Yeah, but Texas is open. And we were going to be in California in August, but they're kind of like, I think we're ditching California.
And I'm glad that we're not going to California in August. So, Glenda, you need to tell me what I need to bring for clothes in October. Do I have to go buy a new wardrobe? Because I have to dress business. So these may not cut it. Mind you, I have really nice shawls that I can wear.
107 of them.
85 maybe.
Yeah, that's about close.
But if I wear dresses like this, I have to get ones that match better.
I don't know what that means.
I do.
So
Yay. If we make it to Dallas, you will see us.
Yeah.
And I haven't told Jolene that yet, but Jolene, if you're still watching, Dallas, Texas. I can bring my own pickles home, so you don't have to carry all that weight for me again.
Yeah.
God, those spicy pickles are to die for.
I do like Houston also. Dallas is very lovely.
Well, we really don't know Dallas. Have you been there besides our little one-nighter?
No, but it was like we went through in the taxi. Went through like this rich neighborhood.
It was
Beverly Hills, baby.
Yeah, the taxi ride was the most we saw, because basically we arrived, we checked in and got all settled. We met Glenda for dinner and went back to the hotel and left first thing in the next morning. And the next morning was kind of a blur to me. I don't remember a lot of that.
Her dad passed away that night.
Yeah, well, we were in Dallas. So after a beautiful dinner, which I'm so glad we got to enjoy that with Glenda.
It was very lovely.
I got the phone call.
And as soon as the phone rang, she just started to sob.
Well, as soon as I saw who it was.
Yeah.
So what you're wearing plus a shawl, Jolene can come in from Mansfield. Yeah. Oh, so it'll be warm enough in Dallas to still wear my sundresses with shawls? That'll be good.
Dallas, typically, they don't have the super freezes every 100 years.
But this is still October.
Yeah, but our October is hot.
Well, I know.
And
I'm
guessing theirs is going to be warm as well.
Oh, and maybe, because Debbie Keatley makes those nice cotton wool ones or cotton knit ones. Oh, I'll have a couple of
She's got literally 85 of them.
But then I can
Those are her numbers.
It's a ballpark figure.
Could be 107. We don't know. See, that's the thing. She doesn't know. When we moved here and the people had to move her dresses.
Yeah, shut up, Jeff.
How many freaking dresses does she have? She had over 100 and some dresses that had to be moved and carried and all of that stuff. It was just nuts.
It's so nice that I have big, strong man friends that can do that for me, because this little old girl could have never done that by herself.
Yeah. I don't know how we have...
Did I roll my eyes?
I don't know how we have so much space. Like, I think we have less space than we had at the other house, didn't we? Because we had 2 hangers, and you just packed those suckers in, like 2 rows of hangers.
We have... Our one closet is the size of the other one. So here we have the upper one, the lower one on the one side, and then the long one for my dresses and your dresses, because you can wear them anytime you want. They're not just my dresses.
She does have like half of the... She's got half and then another 25%. So I get 25%. She gets 75%.
No. Half of that stuff on the bottom rack is yours. I only have a few little T-shirts down there.
Okay.
So you have the whole upper one. It's not my fault that your stuff is shorter. Yeah. So you have as much hanging space as I do. Plus, I think it's about half and half. Okay, volume's at normal. Phew.
Okay, October is still hot. Y'all know what I mean, eh? Dallas said dollars. It's expensive there. Texas is kind of costly, but it's because everybody's going there. So Dallas, unfortunately, is turning into the new California. You've got all the people from California that moved there.
Saying it's usually warm, but we're having weird weather now. 38 degrees this morning. That is cool. It's not 38. It's almost 38 Celsius. No, not quite that hot. But it's warm. It's probably... I'm not good with Fahrenheit and Celsius. I just know that 38 is cold because we meet at 0.
They're supposed to.
No, we don't. We meet at -40.
I saw this video in my YouTube feed that says an easy calculation where you don't need to do all this math to figure out the temperature. I don't know. I didn't watch it.
Hey, Google, what's 38 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius?
38 degrees Fahrenheit is equal to 3.333 degrees Celsius.
Ooh, that's only 3 degrees for my Canadian friends. That's Frio.
It's 3.33, and if you double that, that's 6.66. And that's the number of you-know-who.
Looking for hood vent to be up. We're going to get the parts today, Sir Jim.
This week, it will be up.
I'm assuming...
Well, maybe by this weekend.
Yeah, because I'm going to... We've talked to someone about installing it for us, and so I'm hoping that if I get all the parts, he can do it. I'm going to beg for tomorrow, maybe Friday at the latest.
I have to tell you guys, construction costs have skyrocketed here from when we first built the house. Now, we had morons building our house, 3 or 4 sets of them, and then one good guy, which is the repair guy. So he's the good guy is going to come in and hook up our...
The good guy, not the bad guy, but the good guy.
But we had a guy come in, and he's a good guy. He's come in, and he is going to fix our roof because we have lots of leaks. Because the last guy who fixed the roof was a moron, and he broke our roof. So when it rains, we have like 4 or 5 spots that the rain just comes in. So we're going to get fired on tar asphalt to go up there. So I'm like, well, you know what? I'm going to move the solar panels. We're going to raise them up. We'll do the hydroponics underneath. I've got to slant the roof because right now we've got all of these spots where the rain stays and comes through. So I want to slant the roof. And I also want to build a 1-meter wall perimeter around just to stop wind. So that way when we're doing the hydroponics, it doesn't blow the plants around. So I brought in these guys. So I brought in one guy, and he's like, I need friends to come and do this. So then all of a sudden I had
4 men.
4 men on my roof quoting out. They want over 300,000 pesos, over $15,000 plus GST or EVA, GST. Thinks I'm Canadian. And no, they want to charge me $2,300 to uninstall my solar panels and reinstall them on the new thing.
Yeah.
And the new
That's
thing
not
is
even
over
the
and above.
frame. That's not even the frame. That's just the labor. So yeah, we're not using these guys, obviously.
It's
Sorry,
like,
Bill.
F you guys.
So Julie said she was sad to see the fan not up. How do you think I feel? It's been sitting here. I sit and drool over it every single day. And then a girlfriend came over yesterday. She says, "Can I just put my drink on here?" And I'm like, "Are you freaking kidding me?" No, you cannot. Jim is going to the botanical gardens. So having an awesome day. We so enjoyed that last week.
We did.
It was a week ago today. Go to El Rio Barbecue on your way home. Go catch the Gecko Band and enjoy their delicious barbecue. Not as quite as good as Texas barbecue, but it's good. And Eva and Glenda, it's the same degrees in Alberta and Texas. That's wrong. That is wrong.
It is wrong.
Especially since it is only April.
So Jim, go down to the river too. The river's so pretty.
Yeah.
We didn't go down because
it's a walk, it's a hike, and it was already getting hot.
And we had no heart meds and all the other stuff.
Yeah, my mom was with us, and that was just when we went last time and went down to the river. So
I love the river.
So Glenda said, if you could take a long weekend, I would love to take you to Broken Bow, Oklahoma, an easy, beautiful drive from Dallas. Hey, you never know.
How long is an easy, beautiful drive?
If it's just a long weekend. But yeah, we'll see, because Texas is the same conference would be like, I think, a Wednesday to Friday sort of thing. Typically, that's usually what it is. So then we would have from Friday night or from Saturday, I guess, to however long we can stay in Texas.
Because if we were to live in America,
She's taunting me. Well, Julie, I thought we were friends.
The only state we would ever even consider living in is Texas. I love Texas.
And Jen, we need to set a date for lunch. I can't believe I haven't seen you since you've been here. We've just been kind of busy. It's just
family's
crazy.
Here too for 6 months.
And family, my mom and my daughter and her boyfriend have booked their tickets. So they are now leaving on the 7th of May. And they will be going home to do their 3 stupid day quarantine in Alberta.
Canada!
And then they're in a hotel. And then there's 14-day quarantine.
Canada sucks.
But they have it all organized, so they know how they're going to get from the hotel to their quarantine place, which is going to be Nordegg, which will be absolutely stunning in May. I'm that part I'm jealous of. If I had to quarantine somewhere, Nordegg would be where I pick.
I would pick Banff at a nice hotel with a hot tub outside.
No, I meant the fact that it's sitting there not opened. The fan is taunting you. Oh, the fan is taunting me. I thought you were taunting me, and that hurt my feelings, because you would never do that to me, would you, Julie?
Julie, just so you know, I'm the only one in the world that can hurt her feelings. And you don't even have to say anything bad and her feelings get hurt. She's very simple.
Yesterday you called me useless. Today you're calling me simple.
Useless?
Oh, yeah, she's useless, holding the camera.
Oh, maybe.
I was pretty pissed when he said that.
Okay, LOL, come on. We're having our one day of spring today. And yes, it does, John. I don't know what that means.
Yes, it does, John. Suck that it's cold.
Yes. Oh, Canada sucks. Yeah. Canada. So in the U.S., as it's opening, and everybody's like, oh, I can smell the flowers. Oh, masks off. And now they're coming out with, oh, yeah, the masks are kind of bad. And now Canada's like, we got to lock down because we have to control the people because we don't want them to kill us.
And our American friends are laughing at Canada even more now.
Oh,
first of all, you have that twit as a prime minister.
Well,
and then
every premier is an idiot also.
Well,
I mean, I don't know about Saskatchewan and Manitoba. How are things in Saskatchewan and
Manitoba has been locked down pretty much since this started.
Manitoba!
I don't know if they have really loosened up much, but we have friends in Manitoba, and every once in a while they'll post something, and I'm like, that is heartbreaking. Now, Glenda said, oh, John said you wouldn't like Austin. It's way too liberal for you.
Yeah.
Or that's from Harold. Good morning, Harold. And Sue, if you're watching also. Glenda said that it's an hour and a half interstate, but then country highway for another hour and a half. I can get us a big luxury cabin. I don't camp. I don't even glamp. Glenda, you are my people. That sounds wonderful. Glenda, we will keep in touch, obviously, and let you know if we do end up going out there and how long we can stay.
Yeah.
And exactly the dates of the conference. I think it was the first week in October, I believe. I wrote the tentative date down. It hasn't been released yet because they're still working on details. And a conference like that takes a long time to plan.
They have a school lockdown in Alberta for the next 2 weeks. Screw Alberta.
Yeah,
And
it's just
kids are fine. It's just so dumb.
So
it is so dumb.
Julie said, okay. So Julie said, we are friends. I would never. Now you are taunting us, John, but you are right. Trudeau sucks.
Trudeau sucks.
And these travel rules make no sense. That is true.
Zero.
Jen is saying that she leaves on May 1st and she's busy on Tuesday.
Sue the government, sue the politicians, sue everybody. Just keep this going. Yes, the taxpayers will pay, but your freedom in Canada, it's the whole freaking world is going down anyways. Buy real estate, buy something that matters, because you can't eat money, but you can grow stuff on land. Now, somebody called me yesterday, somebody who's bought property with us before. And they said, we want to buy like an acre or 2 acres and want to grow stuff on it. I'm like, you and everybody else.
Yeah.
They said, in Mexico, in our area of Mexico, they sell by the meter. And you have to pay a minimum $50, $100 per meter times
Even
10,000 for a hectare. It's terrible. So you really have to go further out to get some good land prices. And the nice thing is like right now we are in area 12B, which is very tropical, which means starting in May to October, you're not even supposed to plant anything in that time frame to eat, because it's not going to grow.
And Harold, are you saying that you think John's not liberal?
Yeah, not.
He's a little conservative.
Well, it's hard to say, because there are some things that I'm not conservative, but on freedoms, on money, on government intervention, yeah, definitely. So
we definitely don't like big government.
No,
because they're expensive.
Big government is the devil, because they think that they know better than you do.
But this coffee, you guys, go to Nino Cafe. You can ask Norman for Christie's blend now. Apparently, he might be able to make it for you.
That's funny. I'd like Christie's blend, please.
It is a dark roast, because I asked him for a dark roast because the Oaxaca blend is a I don't even know if I'd say the Oaxaca blend is a medium roast. It's a pretty light roast, I think. It's kind of a mid-light medium.
So much flavor.
But there is so much flavor. So you mix, because I miss the dark flavor of a dark roast, and this just it's good.
It is good.
It's good.
I have a whole bunch of people from the Philippines that have applied for my job position. So very excited about that. Only because that website has to get done. So that's MexicoLife.com in the next 30 days. Guys, it is going to kick ass.
So
it is going to kick everybody's ass.
Glenda is saying Oklahoma would like you. Julie is saying, what roughly would that cost per acre?
Oh, God. You've got, let's just do some math right now.
Yeah.
Because here an acre cost is nuts. And it's only because there's so much development going on now. There's probably 5 or 6 gated developments that are just selling land. They're not even selling the houses.
Yeah, they're just selling lots, yeah.
So we will give it $75.
Nothing like Oaxaca coffee.
We'll give it $50. We're going to say $50. So 1,000 pesos. Let's say 50 times 10,000.
Where are you getting 1,000 pesos a meter?
That's what I'm just giving it as an example. So $50 times 10,000 divided by 2.4. So you would be at $208,000 per acre at $50 a meter. Now, you probably could get it less, but it's not going to have water. It's not going to have electricity anywhere near there. But yeah, I think $50 is probably a realistic expectation. Right now, they have crappy lots in our neighborhood. Everybody has just jacked the price to 4,000 pesos a meter, which is like 200 USD per meter for crappy, and some of it doesn't even have any papers. It's just a heater.
And some of it, lots of it, you'd have to spend a lot of time leveling and clearing and.
Yeah, it is so dumb. Real estate right now guys, it's terrifying. It's awesome to sell it. It is awesome to buy it. It's just a weird, strange time. So yeah, we have so many people calling us now and just saying, I must have something. Get me something.
So Julie is saying that we are at $3 million per acre for crap land undeveloped.
Yeah, so 208,000. That is interior, like you have no views, no anything. That would be like, and that's like the low end. I think if you had any view, it would be more. But yeah, 3 million, that's a lot. In town,
Julie's in BC.
In town, I mean, to get on the ocean, you're in the $2,000 a square meter.
I saw the photos of that fire by your guys' development. That must have been scary. There's a adjoining development or one that's close to one of their developments caught fire, and you guys didn't start it, did you?
So the beauty of Mexico is houses here don't burn down. It's very rare.
Yeah.
Now, if you've got gas in there and you leave the gas go, you could have an explosion, but even that is very rare.
Good morning, Jeff. How are you
So
guys?
yeah, here, don't burn down.
Are you sleeping in now that
You're retired?
That you're retired? You guys don't feel you have to get up at 9 to watch our show anymore?
Yeah. Yep, I think we're done for today. I still have to hire somebody from the Philippines. So, and we also have to go into town and lots to do today.
Yeah. So thank you for joining us, and I'll keep you posted on the Hood Fan. You will see when it's up.
Yep.
I'll tell you.
It's coming soon.